The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely feet. Gattuso.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos. Cleared away. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. He slings it in. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Throw in. Inter Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Hazard. And this is Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be a throw-in. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Gullit, he's got away. And he's quick to get rid. Iraq have got it back and they'll have another go. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic gets on his bike and on the move. He's free, he has got space. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso gets it clear. Inter Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rivaldo has created one goal already. And here's Messi. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No luck with that dink over the top.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Just past the 40th minute mark. He has found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Iraq have it back and can go again. Rivaldo looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Azar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now can they get it back? Plenty to aim at. He's had a shot! That's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Inter Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed. Inter Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Rummenigge. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Iraq restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Bullet!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Modric. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a charge, surely! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Inter Milan leading now.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus with the short one. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Iraq have their second corner now. Mateus plays it short. Rivaldo did well to stay calm there. Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rivaldo. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 18, Ibrahimovic. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24.
Now it's Vieri.
Il numero 32.
And here's Vieri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Messi. Mateus. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to pass the chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Looking for options for movement. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Thuram threads one in. 75 minutes played. A probing pass. Nicely intercepted. So what can they make of this?
Iraq really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cafu. Beckham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cafu. Cafu. Now it's Beckham. Aimed at the fault. Getting up there! And that's a good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. It's Basho! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan with the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Knocks it out wide. Rijkaard clears it away. And they're quick to get it back.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Cannavaro looks across and plays it in. And here's Beckham. And shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 22.
Towering header! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs...
Ah, he's given it away! That has ended up in no man's land. Schneider, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adriano powering forward here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he finish?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Edmilson. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Pass is just off target. Modric. He won't be happy with that one. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Just eases him off the ball. Can he go for a shot? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. And this is Adriano. He's beaten the last man. Adriano couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brilliant! A finish of true class! And Inter go in front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Schneider, now he's got space here. Decent chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, Adriano! Relentless, just relentless! A quite incredible spell, they are flying! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Silvestre. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Modric. Rizal. And they win it back again. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Rizal. Pullet does well not to be outdone there. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Adriano. Big chance! Silvestre. Rijkaard. And it's Ed Nielsen.
Rizal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pinches it off him, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he shoots! And he thumps it clear. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8.
So off we go again.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Ronaldinho.
11.
Pullet never out of the action for very long. He's found the way through. Ronaldinho. This is promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Silvestre. And it's Berbatov. Rijkaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ruben Dias. Silvestre. And Ed Nielsen bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Adriano. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And there's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Berbatov. That's a nicely shaped ball. Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! A finish right from the top drawer! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And this is Inzaghi. Schneider. Oh, well measured. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Great chance! And the keeper has showed real class. He had to be at his very best. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. And it's Edmilson. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Inzaghi. Now he's running away. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a pop! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Still behind, and pull it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can clear their lines. Quality ball. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Vieri. Edmilson. Oh, the movement is slick. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their third corner. That'll be a throw. De Bruyne. Schneider. Rijkaard. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We're up and running then.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And, of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Nice-looking ball. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Busquets. Adriano. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance for a shot! Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Now it's Gullit. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rashford. Gattuso simply refused to be outdone there. Baresi making good progress on the right-hand side. Hullet, and Hullet! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is lovely. That is great defending, so alert. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Roberto Carlos looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Inter Milan
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Can he get on the end of this? And he takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Gattuso. He's got away. He's come in hard. Deftly away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is good alertness. And it's Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pass is just off target. Gattuso. And Jamal. No outsmarting him this time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Jamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pedri. Passes short and sharp. And they can counter here. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Inter Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the pass is intercepted. Gattuso. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Gattuso. Ibrahimovic! That's a little off target. Rashford. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gattuso. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. We expected better, and so did he. Shanghai Shenhua are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Shanghai Shenhua really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great.
He's in one-on-one. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shanghai Shenhua have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford crossing. Oh, good effort. Tries to get it clear. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Adriano! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 18. Ibrahimovic. Numero
That has been
22.
cut short.
Oh,
he's bustling through
Il
here.
numero 32.
Ah, such a clever touch.
Il numero 23.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Modric. Lascia il campo per il numero 10. Vieira.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Darmian. Darmian. And he whips it in. Rijkaard with the clearance. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's been shifted off it. Vitinha. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free.
Shanghai Shenhua really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Threads one in. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Rui Costa. He is through here. It's Rui Costa! And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect.
Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Over to the right flank. Driving through the middle. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
what a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto gets his head on it! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Belletti. Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Schneider. Pull it. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergomi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bergomi cuts it out. Schneider. Nice bit of trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Schneider. Towering header! Goal! Inter! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Adriano. Bullet finding himself in space. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Forced to go back. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. Inter Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Adriano. He has found the way through. Adriano proves just a little bit too strong. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in one-on-one, shoots! It's in! Botafogo back on level terms!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Botafogo restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Modric. Juve. Modric. Now Davids. Modric conjures time and space where few can. That's where it came from. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. And it's Modric. Some really good ball movement. Messi. No way through. Adriano. Hazard. Hazard running with intent. Davids does well not to be outdone there. And here's Hullet. Adriano. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos, driven in. That is lovely. Opts to play it back. Schneider! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a great ball here. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19.
So once again, we're underway.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a good run down the right. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Khan is there to clear. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Davids. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Tries to play it through. Schneider is the team's great visionary. Adriano. Adriano purring through the gears. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede.
Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Modric. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Davids. Oh, super ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Robertson. And no, that was never going to make it. And Inter now could counter-attack. Oh, that's clever. He's having a shot! Adriano! That is wonderful! A finish of true class. Up by... and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.